Welcome to Dana Medical Library at the University of Vermont. My name is Frances Delwich, and I'm a research and instruction librarian here at Dana Medical Library. In this video, I'd like to introduce you to some of the most popular resources and services available through the library. Let's begin with a quick orientation to the library's general web page. The centerpiece is the CatQuest search box and 8 green buttons below it that provide access to some of the most popular resources and services. Below that are columns for news and events, and above the CatQuest search box is a navigation bar that provides links under 5 broad categories: collections, research, services, about, and help. In addition to the general Dana Medical Library webpage, we have subject-specific research guides for most of the departments in the College of Medicine and College of Nursing and Health Sciences. The purpose of these guides is to gather together in one handy location all the major resources used by folks working in these fields. To find the research guides, click on the Research drop-down menu, and under the Find column, click on the link for research guides. Browse the alphabetic list until you find the guide for your department or subject area. Let's take a look at the research guide for communication sciences and disorders. This guide features a navigation bar across the top with links labeled according to type of resource. The landing page is for journal articles. On the left, there is a list of the major bibliographic databases used in this field, as well as databases for systematic reviews. And on the right, there is a list for selected e-journals. The next tab is labeled Find Full Text. Most of our databases are not full-text databases, but they do provide buttons or icons that link to our journal subscriptions so that you can easily obtain the full text. In PubMed, look for the green UVM eJournals icon, and in licensed databases, look for the Find It at UVM button. Usually, either the icon or the button will open directly to the journal's website with a link to the PDF of the article. If you're not successful in bringing up the full text for an article, there are a couple of things that you can do. Since we purchase many of our e-journals from multiple vendors, you could try to access it from a different source. To do this, go to the UVM Journals A to Z list and enter the name of the journal. For example, suppose you want to search for the journal Audiology Research. Enter the name of the journal and click Search, and click on the link that comes up. Here you'll see that we have access to this journal through 3 different sources: EBSCOhost, PubMed Central, and the Directory of Open Access Journals. So if the article isn't coming up through one source, you might have luck with one of the others. Back at the research guide, if it turns out that we do not subscribe to this journal or have it in hard copy, you may submit a request for the article via interlibrary loan. This is a library service for our patrons through which we obtain articles for you from other libraries, such as Dartmouth or Middlebury. Interlibrary loans are free for our faculty, staff, and students and have a fairly quick turnaround time, often within a day or 2. So click on the link, select your status, which will probably be the first one, and then just complete the form. If you arrived at this page from within a database, the box for the item information may be already filled in. Back at the research guide, if you're working from off-campus, you will need to log in using EasyProxy and your UVM NetID and password. This is generally the only login and password that you should need to access our resources. That is to say, there are no passwords for specific journals. Therefore, if you ever encounter a publisher's website that is asking you for a logon, just stop, check the UVM Journals A to Z list, and if we don't subscribe, request the article via interlibrary loan. The search tips and tutorials pages may be helpful to you as you're developing your literature search strategies. On the Search Tips page, the two boxes on the left provide an explanation of the difference between searching with subject headings and searching with keywords. On the right is a box that gives an explanation of the Boolean operators and or. And below that are two boxes that offer suggestions for what to do if your literature searches bring up either too many or too few results. The tabs labeled Books, Clinical Resources, and Tests all provide links to various resources, many of which are licensed by UVM and or Dana Medical Library. And the Websites page includes links for some top U.S. government websites as well as professional organizations. The page for citing references provides information about some of the style manuals used in the health sciences, such as APA, AMA, Chicago, in Vancouver. On the right, you'll find information and links about various citation management programs, such as EndNote and Zotero. The Quick Links page provides a simple list of popular resources and help pages. And finally, the help page is where you would go if you want to contact me. The easiest way to reach me is definitely by email. And if you do send me an email, just put your course name or department in the subject line so that I don't mistake your message for junk mail. If you have a more complicated question, you could always stop by my office, which is located in the back of the library next to the CAT card machine. Or you could use our self-scheduling service to set up an appointment with me. Choose a half-hour or 1-hour appointment, and then just select my name. And you'll see that this semester, most of the times are Wednesdays between 2 and 5. If that day or time doesn't work for you, just email me and we'll find you a better time that does work. So I hope this is enough information to get you started. And as always, please feel free to contact me with any library-related questions.